What? Look.
Okay, fine. Taken without permission.
Yeah.
Without permission. What if they got my permission, yo?
I mean, if they're gonna kidnap you, they have to understand who they're messing with. Okay.
Catch me tomorrow. I can read you tomorrow. I guess I'm a one shot for the night.
Well, you're still getting back into it too.
Yeah.
You've been.
We're recording.
What?
We're recording.
Yeah. We don't care.
So, hi guys, welcome to my channel. We were just doing beautiful readings before we started here, having a nice little chatty chat.
At this point, it's our channel.
That's what isn't it? Oh no, I said my channel. No, literally, because I barely even pop on here without you guys anymore.
Well, pop in without me.
Hey, y'all do what you want to do. I'm just along for the ride.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of, this is the second episode to me and Crescent's little series of Magickal Mud Pies. And today we have our guest, Rowan. What's up, homeboy?
Oh, what's up?
And you're not in ghost form tonight. You're real.
Yeah, I'm real.
He was resurrected.
Resurrected.
They're going to start a religion now.
Oh, a cult?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
The cult of James? James. No, I was about to say something bad.
Okay. All right. So.
I won't tell you what we do in the cult of James.
Was it anything like what we do in the shadows? Sorry.
Sodomy.
No, the Baron. I have something to tell you after. I can't say. I don't know who watches this, so I can't say what I want to say. But let's just say I know somebody who looks exactly like the Baron.
Put a pin in that. We'll circle back.
Yep. Gotcha.
Okay, what are we talking about?
Dirt.
Yeah, we're talking about magical dirts and about dirts and how to use them in your magical practice.
Mm-hmm.
The first episode is on Crescent's channel. The second episode is on mine, and the next episode is going to be on Crescent. We're going to keep hopping back and forth. So just kind of get both of our channels involved.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I just want to say that Kevin sent me some Crossroads dirt one time. I remember this because it was wet and he had to let it dry and then send it to me. When I got it, it smelled like Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops.
It did. I would open the jar just to smell it because it smelled like Fruit Loops.
I wonder if any of my customers think that. I wonder if they open their bag and they're like,
Fruit Loops.
Does the graveyard dirt smell like anything?
I didn't think about sniffing the graveyard dirt. I don't think I have any of your graveyard dirt. I have April's graveyard dirt. And I've heard that one little baggie of her graveyard dirt for like
6 years. Yeah.
6?
I think so. Because I sent that when I was still in Georgia. I've been here 4 years.
Good Lord.
Yeah. We've known each other for a while.
Time flies.
Especially right now when everything's miserable.
And if Tequila's watching, I've been watching her since I was 14, just to put that out there again.
Don't age yourself now.
Right. So
I'll be 26 this year.
Okay, you aged it. You did it anyway. All right.
Yeah, did it.
That's okay.
Well, I'll be 19 this year.
No, you're not. Shut up.
They don't know that.
I thought you were 37.
Trust me, they know that. Huh?
No, he just looks 27.
No, I said 37.
37?
He ranges between 37 and 45.
Yeah. It just depends on if you're seeing in the morning or the night.
Those two are about the same. That's straight 55.
I can't wait to see you, April. I can't wait to see
you either. I'm going to squeeze you so much.
So fucking hard. So fucking hard.
Okay. I can take the pain.
I'll break.
You can't. I will break you. I break you.
There's going to be enough. There's going to be a needle in my knee. Which I was like feeling it, like feeling the top of my knee. Like, are we sure that's a nice spot?
You're gonna find a needle in your knee if you keep rolling around in the hay.
I don't roll around in the hay. I roll around on the grass. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So,
Your knees
so
are gonna be fine.
my knees are gonna be fine. You sure about that?
I'll slap it real good when you're done.
Oh, I can't wait. Wait till yours is done. Yours is gonna be bigger.
You're right.
Okay. I can't.
Mine's always bigger.
I can't. Just keep going.
Want that?
Go
God.
next. Next
Oh.
topic. We don't need to talk about what's bigger or not.
All right.
All right.
All right. So, in this episode, guys, the magical dirts we're talking about, at least that we have planned to talk about,
If we ever get there.
is bank dirt, work dirt, or job dirt, stuff like that. Train station dirt,
Bog.
Bog dirt.
swamp mud, bog dirt. Yeah.
I like that. Swamp mud.
Swamp mud. So
Like Misty Day and her little swamp mud.
she was the swamp witch.
Yeah.
I love that show.
But I would consider there's a difference between a bog and a swamp.
Yeah, I think so.
I have no idea. I live in New York.
Actually, I don't know because I've been stuck in the marsh before Father's Day a year ago. And a marsh.
Yeah.
It's where the tidewaters come in and go out constantly.
It's like the little area off of the path of the ocean, like
where the sawgrass and stuff is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just like a bog. You can't walk on it, you can't stand on it. You just sink and get stuck.
It's where the water overflows and just.
So yeah, that's bog, right?
It's boggish, yeah.
Okay.
I would say a bog is just water that just stands there. It doesn't move.
Well,
marsh, the water.
I mean, I have that. I have where they're that that dip, what I'm talking about. So on each side of the road is like swamp.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
I guess it would technically be And if you get in it, you'll definitely you can see the plants and everything, but if you step forward, you're no.
Well, you got to think about load bearing or weight bearing because the plant's roots will grow out, so it suspends them on top where we sink.
Right.
Your friend's over in the corner.
Huh?
Your friend's over in the corner.
Yeah, I bet. I felt like I felt something over here. But just as just before you said that, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so what dirt do you guys want to talk about? I gotta refill my candle.
James, since you're the special guest for this one, take it away.
What are we starting on?
Any, pick one.
Okay. Bog. I would use bog dirt. Literally what the name says, to bog somebody down, to keep them stuck, keep them in a standstill, keep them from moving forward. Kind of like a freezer spell, but you're using dirt.
Mm-hmm. Suspension.
But I would also use bog dirt for fertility things, because I feel like the dirt that you can find in a bog is very fertile. It's very full of nitrogen and stuff, all that.
Don't look at my living room.
But yeah, I definitely see bog dirt more of the, because like I was saying earlier, you remember the bog bodies?
Yeah, we do.
Because the bog bodies, if you actually Google it, you can find a really good preserved bog body. So I feel like if you were to say, for example, do a working, throw it in the bog, that it would just stick there and it would preserve.
Mm-hmm.
Keep them stuck. Binding, yeah. Mm-hmm. Because I think bogs kind of have the same kind of consistency of quicksand almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just like the marsh here.
To stop someone in their tracks, get them stuck. If you're trying to compete with someone and getting a position at work, you can put them in, make a poppet out of them, link it to them, stick it in some bog, quicksand, so you get ahead of them,
Make a poppet, tie it to a brick, and just throw it to the brick.
Throw it in there.
Right. Not gonna lie, some athletes or like people who run marathons, if
They
y'all want
run.
if y'all want to be dirty cheaters, I'm not saying that's all right, but I mean the option is there. You want to slow
Or
down,
if you feel like somebody in your job is excelling too fast for the wrong reasons, slow them down, bog them down.
right?
Yeah.
All good topics.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what could you do on the lighter side? We talked about all the bad things you can do with it.
Right.
Right. All right, because we're not the nicest. However, healing,
Awesome
right?
nice.
Huh?
I'm awesome nice. I bless people all the time. I throw out blessings like some people throw out curses.
Do you now?
I do.
I feel like that was plagiarized, but all right.
I feel like when she said like some people throw out curses, that was very.
The fuck? The fuck?
The fuck?
The fuck?
Play the Brady Bunch.
Here's
Y'all.
the story of a lovely lady.
No, I'm just saying.
I don't really put anything positive to the term bog. It's just so.
Healing works, no?
Yeah.
No, yeah, healing works.
Foundation, not foundation in the sense of solidness, but
Protection.
stability, steady.
Right. Well, stability.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would say so, yeah.
Well, but like you're suspended, so you're not going to go up or down. You're
right.
just
Okay,
going to
yeah,
stay
sure.
even keel.
Right. You're right.
It
Balance.
wouldn't, let's just say it wouldn't be my first choice of a healing work using bog dirt. It wouldn't be my first choice.
Well, but if that's all you had, you
If
could
it's
find.
all I have, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, I would I mean, I would definitely think about like anointing. I love poppets, so anointing a poppet, you know, with some healing oil or whatever, adding some herbs, a little bag maybe, and sticking it in there for some healing. You know,
Yeah, I would see that for like a love dominating or a love binding. Una
yeah.
madre, yeah. Stick them together.
Yeah, no, I would definitely jump to that for a couple of reasons. I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something smart, but I forgot what I was
You say something dumb.
gonna say. Okay. Yeah, I can't even say that.
Okay.
Oh no.
So,
Train dirt.
Dre Dirt.
Train dirt.
All right,
No.
Dre. I'm so upset. I lost what I was gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. It was right before you said something about the stability, but that would work.
Train dirt. Are we moving on?
Yeah, let's move on because I'm not remembering what the hell I was gonna say. So train station dirt, right, or railroad dirt. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Great for speeding up your spells. Great for another thing that's great for bindings and tying someone down.
I would say great for binding somebody down purposely to put them in the line of danger.
Mm-hmm.
Curses, stuff like that. Again, with us and our fucking dark magics. But you can use it for financial purposes, especially if you need something to happen quick. You know,
Removals.
Commerce. Yeah.
removals, banishings. Yep.
Bringing things in, as in commerce.
If there's like a neighbor you don't fuck with, or a coworker, or maybe someone you know that like means you harm or is kind of dangerous, you know, you can get a little bit of well, this is going into like home dirts, where like you get a little bit of their home dirt, mix it up with some train station dirt, you can get them to move cross country if you wanted to.
Send them packing.
Exactly. And same thing with like airport dirt. You know what I mean? Any place of transportation is great for moving things along to you, removing things away from you, and again tying things down and you know.
Okay.
I just go ahead, sorry.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Go.
I was gonna say, and on the lighter side of that, like the plane dirt. If you have a trip coming and you need money for like a plane ticket or a certain trip, that would be good money or good dirt.
Good dirt. Yeah.
A destination.
Yeah. If you get like the destination of where you're going, get a little bit of that property somehow, somewhere.
Mhm.
I always collect sands and dirts with me when I go to places. So you're gonna see me be a freak a little bit.
I have sand from here.
Huh? What?
I think I have sand from James. I have sand from Panama. I have sand from a lot of places, or at least I did.
The sand you have for me is from the graveyard because we don't have graveyard dirt here. We have graveyard sand.
I used all that.
Ah.
I thought you sent me like beach sand at one point.
Mm-mm.
No, okay. Somebody sent me beach sand at one point.
Mm-mm.
But all the dirt you sent me is gone.
Oh shit!
I used it.
I got Florida beach sand. That's all I got right now.
Would you say there would be a difference in the energy of on the same idea of trains as a railway that is mostly used for merchandise transportation as compared to railways that are used for passengers?
Absolutely. Absolutely, because they are in both function of two different things.
Yeah.
But I think in ways where like they have that here I go, April. Here I go, girl. Where they have that individual energy for certain things. They have that collective consciousness where they can all do whatever, like, you need it to do train station wise. Train station.
Here we go.
Cheers, girl.
I don't have a drink. I have Florida water.
There you go. That works.
Ooh, now y'all making me thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
I want a nice glass of sweet tea.
Oh.
She loves the collective consciousness talk.
Oh, I sure do.
So yeah.
So yeah. I thought of a working that would be really nice to do on a railway using the dirt, but you would actually not bring the dirt home and use it. You would actually go to the like the area, taking a railroad spike and taking the person that you want to like kind of bind from doing you harm, their picture and everything, bind it, take it back to the train yard and hammer it into the ground.
Yep.
You can hammer it on the outside of the train railway, on like the corner where the train doesn't go if you don't really want to hurt them. But if you want to add that little bit of spice, you can do it in the middle.
Yeah.
Hurt them. I will say same thing with like a puppet, like in the fucking old Western movies. Tie that bitch to a fucking railroad. Yes. Exactly. Make sure they get run over. I will say that.
Disclaimer: we are not telling anybody to put anything obstructive on railroad tracks that are active.
Right. We are only talking about unused trains. Railways.
So, yeah. Freaking. I don't know what I was gonna say.
I'm not saying put your enemy's Mitsubishi in the middle of the street.
I know what I was gonna say. There was two things I was gonna say. The first thing I was gonna say is when it comes to like if you're gonna use the dirt or even railroad spikes, you know what I mean. You can use that to bind protection in your front yard. 4 spikes or even 1 spike in the corner or 4 in each corner. Well, 2, 1 in each corner. You can tie chicken feet or whatever charms with it if you want. And you can use the train station dirt mixed in with like hot foot recipes. You know what I mean? Because I've done that where some of my hot foot recipes, depending on what I need and what's going on, I'll add that train station dirt to really something fucking going. How far do I want you gone? Yeah. That's a good idea. I know.
Well, I mean, I was just gonna say, up and out. When you bless people, up and out, in a way.
When you curse people or remove people, banish people.
You bless them away.
You're getting a blessing, yes.
Exactly. It's still a blessing, bitch. It's
Right,
still
yeah.
a blessing.
Yeah, I hand out blessings. So yo,
Hi.
I love you.
Uh-huh.
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 When I
Let me
see
to
you,
death.
I give you a blessing. You better go big doriti potato.
Was that the one that goes Hakio?
No, the ego de faccio fortuna de custodioti.
Oh, get. Stop it.
Anyway, so
Did we
any
want
type of transportation, kind of, they're great. Mix them in other recipes. Add them to oils. Add them to poppets. Whatever.
to scrape the rust off of the railroad spikes?
Yeah, huh. You can do if you're doing a separation work. You can, if you have two different spikes from two different locations. You know, a little dust in one bag, a little dust in the other bag. Send them off.
Mm-hmm. Could you imagine somebody makes you so mad that you don't worry about crossing state lines? So you just hammer them on the one railroad track in Tennessee, and then you hammer them down in one railroad track in New York.
Or you just mail your thing to someone in that state.
Which I'm gonna do.
Exactly. I think we've all done it. Or have intentions.
Imagine them mailing their own curse to their house.
I have imagined that. I said
We
use your
literally imagined that a couple days. I mean,
So, what's the next topic?
bank dirt, and work dirt. Job
Hey,
dirt. Don't go in on it because obviously you got money, right? Specifically, bank work can go into all your financial reasonings and your financial ability and growth. Your flow, you can manipulate the energy of the movement of like flow of money.
Mm-hmm.
On the same side, on the same token, you can help. Well, not help, but you can make someone lose all the fucking money, make them go bankruptcy, make them go broke, whatever the case is. Curse them in unending spending patterns where they never seem to have money, whatever the case is.
Mm-hmm. Mix that with little graveyard dirt.
And work dirt you can either get, so if dirt from your job, right? So if you're looking for a raise, looking for a promotion, looking for to work on other people that are at your job, whatever, to protect yourself, whatever the case is, you can bring that with you. Mix it with some bank dirt for like promotions, raises, stuff like that, or to keep that money flow, to keep the job if you're one to always kind of lose the job, you know.
And you also use your work dirt if you always want to make sure that you keep that job. Take the dirt from your job, take it to your house, to your mojo, and sprinkle it in your yard,
Mm-hmm.
so that job always stays
Mm-hmm.
bound. There.
Yep. What they said.
Your turn.
I'm sorry, what?
Your turn.
Oh, no,
My turn for what?
Your turn.
For bank dirt?
For bank dirt, work dirt, whatever dirt.
yeah.
Oh, you're over here. Don't look at me like that. Stop. Put your eyes away.
Fix your face.
Put your eyes away.
Anyway.
Go through the jungle.
Through the jungle, through the tulips.
I thought it was. I don't know. I'm coming up with my own song. I can't sing the correct song because we'll get flagged.
Oh, yeah. No. So, okay. You'd mentioned on mortgage, bills, all that for bank dirt. Okay, so mortgage, make sure your mortgage is paid, your lights stay on, your water stays on, like your regular ass utility bills. Put a little bit on your money altar for stability, and always have your bills paid. Always have a paycheck coming in of some sort. constant money flow.
Keep a bowl of your bank dirt on your money altar. I like that idea.
Yeah. I mean,
Now, would you prefer to have the bank dirt coming from the bank that you bank with?
yeah, actually.
I would too.
Yeah. It's just like if you're going to take, like if you were a practicing like Christian or whatever, and you want to make sure that you always have a safe haven with your flock at church, then you would take specific, your church, to keep connected to that. Like we do that, but like I could see a Christian doing that in their practice to make sure they always have a place to go for refuge.
Right.
It's also kind of like, when we also feel most comfortable with our, like, okay, speaking on church dirt, we speak more comfortable with Catholicism church because we work with Catholic folk magic, so that's where, just like with your banks, you should be most comfortable with the bank you're using, hopefully. So use that, or use the bank you want. You know what I mean? If you're not with the bank you want, and there's another bank you want for whatever reason, use their dirt.
Credit
Same thing with jobs. If you need or want a job from a different location or from a specific place, use their dirt. You want a house, use that location's dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Find it. It's gonna sound real fucking nasty, but I'm sorry, it's the first thing that came to mind. But get yourself a jar. If you're looking for a house, right? Get some of that property dirt, right? Add it to the jar.
And
Add
then
your
piss in
blood,
it.
and then add your piss.
I like that.
That's not dirty. That's common practice.
I
Well,
mean,
yes,
even some traditions, they piss in a mop bucket and wash their house with it to claim that space.
Yeah, that I'm not gonna do.
There's
However,
a good idea for a video. Urine magic.
however, yeah, dirt, blood, urine. Bury it on the location, or if there's got like woods or something, throw it in the woods. Whatever the case, seal the house to be your name.
You know what else bank dirt's good for? Getting out of debt, paying off credit cards, securing loans.
But if you want to put somebody in debt, make some little graveyard dirt.
Oh yeah, you could do the reverse. Yeah, cause them financial strife or struggle.
Yep.
Just like you could take dirt from someone's job that you're beefing with and remove their job. That's
Right.
fucking dirty, but I mean it's
With their house, take their dirt, make them lose their house.
Mix it with a little graveyard dirt, a little sulfur.
I love sulfur.
Mm-hmm. Brimstone is my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I used some sulfur the other day. I think it was some Kevin gave me in a little bottle. I like using it because if you use enough.
I thought you were gonna say what you did.
I was waiting on a follow up.
Right. It was, you ended that so quickly. I was like, oh.
Okay.
Because I don't know who's watching these.
No, you're right. Right. All right. Now Crossroads.
Well, that cat's basically out of the bag now. So moving on.
Crossroads.
Go ahead.
Crossroads dirt?
Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody who jumped up for motivation.
Go ahead. Hit me. Hit me on camera. Hit me.
She sounded like Medea. I want to see you do it.
Call the popo, ho. Call the popo,
ho.
So Crossroads dirt.
That's a movie we gotta watch.
Oh yeah.
I feel like Crossroads dirt has so many good things and so many bad things you can do with it. The good things, aka being opening doors and paths to new blessings, new opportunities. If you're stuck in a crossroads and you don't know where to go, use dirt to help unlock that.
Can I say something before I forget? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because we're talking on it, and what you said triggered me, and I don't have pen and paper right now.
Say it. Go. What is it?
Okay, a spirit board, a pendulum on a bed of crossroads dirt to do what you're saying. If you're stuck, what way do you go?
Oh, for each point, name it a certain. Like that. I like that.
The noodle's working.
You can also use it to find lost items.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Bad
shut
things
up.
you could do would be making sure somebody always is stuck at a crossroads, never knowing where they want to go. You can use it to block their opportunities or block new things coming to them. You can always use it
Not you.
to. You could use the dirt to put them in a situation where they're always getting spiritually attacked. You know what I mean? Because the crossroads being a point where spirits always go in and out.
That's what I'm gonna talk about.
Yeah, like take their picture and their name and like bury it in a crossroads. Just what else can you do? Close doors, open doors. Find yourself out of problems. Put somebody into problems.
April, you have a cell phone. Type
You
in
don't
your cell phone.
Oh, huh.
Sorry, she has ideas. She's gonna forget, and she's looking for a pen and paper. I'm like, girl, it's the 21st century.
Mastering a skill.
Mhm.
Because there's an old story about going to the crossroads and the devil, or the man in black will appear, and you tell him that you want to master a skill, and you sell your soul and you get that skill.
Mm-hmm. So,
But yeah, that's what I would do. Not that, but you know what I mean.
mm-hmm. Okay, so do you want to bring up your topics? Because what I'm gonna bring up is I feel like a good closing.
Okay.
So you, homegirl.
Oh, well, I texted to you so you could say it.
Oh well, no, you can say it. It's not.
Okay, fine. I was just thinking again, a bed of crossroads dirt, or in the middle of a crossroads. If there's no fucking traffic in, like a graveyard crossroads, right? With a mirror.
We're gonna talk about that, yeah, girl.
Oh.
With a mirror to open the portal to whatever.
Mm.
Great for divination.
That's where I was going with that, but I kind of lost my steam as I was typing.
I'm gonna piggyback off of that and say, do the crossroads have a mirror, but have the picture of your target, and have the mirror like this and the picture of your target face down, bound, and you bury it in the middle of the crossroads so that the spirits will always go to that person.
I'm going to piggyback off that with something that he has now, a mirror top and bottom facing each other with an hourglass in the middle.
Oh.
Yeah, don't fuck with these witches, guys.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
So
your time's up, baby.
Right.
Piggyback off of that. Be the same thing. Like I said, instead of just the one mirror, put the two mirrors and bury it in the crossroads.
With their picture in between, or if it's two, their picture butt to butt to each other, so one's looking one way and one's looking the other, just for separation and division.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna piggyback off of that and say add your sigils, like your cursing sigils or whatever, your reflecting sigils, whatever you're doing.
Or your blessings. Or your blessing sigils.
Right. To the mirrors, add the people in between your tag log, whatever it is, bind it, and you can actually, you know what's a great thing to bind with? That string that comes off of raw meat.
Mm-hmm.
Use that to bind the mirrors.
Or piggyback off of that. Go to the meat market and see if you can get the long veins.
Oh,
Bind it with that.
Yes, that's even better.
Yeah.
Especially pig veins.
Yes.
They're very elastic.
Yeah. That could be used for healing too, because a lot of arteries made for hearts nowadays are made out of pig.
So, see, we are nice witches. So,
we are.
So, is it safe to say when it comes to crossroads dirt, basically it's an all-purpose dirt.
I would say so.
Yeah.
It's a dirt of all possibilities.
It can open the doors to anything and any opportunity and any manifestation. It can close the doors for other people. Thing is with the crossroads, and for me, is that it's very similar to the graveyard, where it has its own set of spirits that reside there. And just like cemeteries or graveyards, it's not just spirits, but you have angels, you have demons, you have gods, you have all these different entities that reside at the crossroads. Because the crossroads, in real, just as it's a crossing point, like the middle of everything, in the physical world, it's just like that in the astral world. And that's where the two worlds collide. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, and almost every culture, every religion has a crossroad deity.
Because that's access to which is maybe called like the hollow, or the nothing, the beyond, the whatever, wherever, like the source. What's up?
Okay, so imagine same scenario, crosswords, but not one with traffic.
Crosswords?
I can't fucking talk. I'm 3 sheets to the wind now.
Crosswords?
Whatever. You can cross your words and your roads. I don't give a shit.
4-letter word for malicious magical.
She's correct. You cross your words. When you're making a petition, you say the names, you cross the words.
There you go. Thank you, Rowan.
You're welcome.
But I was thinking you could put a seal or a sigil, but a seal mainly if you wanted to do an entrapment. To use an
trap.
Yeah, exactly. To use an entity later.
So, with that being said, I will say when you go to the crossroads, it's very similar, just like the graveyard, where you got to come with respect. You got to come with knowing what you're doing. Don't be scared. Don't have fear. Nobody likes that kind of energy, and you're gonna feed and fester other things that you don't want to, because again, it's access to all things in all worlds. You know what I mean? At the crossroads. So when you go there, bring your offerings, ask your permissions, stuff like that. Work with the spirits that are there. They're there to help you do whatever you want to do. You just can't go up there being like, hey, do this and this and this. That's it. That's disrespectful, and they're gonna turn on you. Like, that's not cool. You don't want to be spoken to like that. Don't speak to them like that. I would go up there not knowing what you're doing or having fear of what you're doing, always looking over your shoulder. If you feel like you're not protected, go home.
I feel like. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I feel like you should start making a relationship with the crossroads way before you even work with them.
Agreed. Same thing with cemeteries.
Yeah.
I agreed.
You don't want to,
You got to be familiar with the spirits that are there.
Good night. Love you.
Because you don't want to walk up to Sally
Good
on the
night, love
street.
Good night, Kevin.
He said, good night, Kevin.
I think he heard that.
He heard you. He laughed.
You don't want to walk off the street and say, hi, my name's Kevin. What's your name? Sally. Hey, Sally, can you beat up my friend for me? You don't want to do that.
That's not how it works.
No.
Yeah. You just want to start building a relationship with those spirits just because.
Sally's also going to need incentive to do anything for you.
Exactly. Again, you got to give your offerings.
I brought you a bottle of perfume. It's almost empty, but I brought you some.
So, and I mean, again, be wary of what is there. You know what I mean? Just because it's not the matter of they're evil or they're good. It's the matter of just they are powerful, and you don't want things to be mad at you, right? You don't, because your morals might not be their morals. You got to understand that. And again, some places aren't going to hurt you just because, but they will let you know if you're not wanted.
Yeah.
And if you have a specific crossroad deity or spirit you want to speak with, be very specific when you go to that crossroad that's the one you want to talk to. And there's so many people who share. I might want to go to the crossroad and speak to Eshu Elegua, but maybe Papa Legba is the one who pops up. Maybe it's Hecate. You don't know. There's so many different deities for the crossroads.
There's a crossroads, right? It's so funny too. I've always lived in the town that I live in. I'm not gonna say it because I'm not crazy. I've always lived here for the most part my whole life.
Seattle.
Right. And right on the edge of town, like right at the borderline, like where the sign says, right, like where that line is, there's a three-way crossroads.
Mm.
And I go there, and it's like a fucking 5-minute drive right down the road, and I go there to work with Hecate a lot.
Not bad.
And I do feel her presence there. Wild mint grows there.
Yeah.
Feel her energy there.
I've never seen wild mint. That's cool.
The fact that it lives right now is cool. My mint's dead.
I gotta check my man.
I need to water mine still.
I gotta turn gold to lead, resurrect back from the dead.
Who we resurrected?
The plants.
Oh, okay.
That's when I thought of that.
I knew that.
The plants. They're
From bone to bone, from vein to vein, come back now to the earthly plane.
exactly.
Why do I want to watch Haunted Mansion? You know,
Madam, what was the name of the one that was
I don't
trapped?
know.
Madam-
But it's,
Madam.
Oh my god! Stop talking to me. Hold on. I don't know.
Leota.
Leota. I was thinking Lola, so I was close. Leota, Madam Leota. First of all, I love. Did you see the new one?
yeah, it was horrible.
It was horrible, man.
Horrible.
I like the Madam Leota that was Jennifer Tilly.
Yes, I
dude.
love Jennifer Tilly.
Wait,
Did you know her sister is an actress too?
no, I love
They
it.
look just the fucking alike.
No,
It's
what?
you know
Who's
what?
in that? Who's the main guy in that? I can't. Eddie Murphy. Jesus Lord.
You
Right.
know the actress that plays Zoe in American Horror Story Coven. Her older sister is the one that plays
Lorraine.
Lorraine Warren.
Yeah, we spoke about this the other night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Conjuring was on.
Mm-hmm. So, did we cover all our topics?
Yes, we could cover more if you want,
Um,
or we can call it.
whatever you want to do. This would be one of the shortest videos we've ever done.
I think April's 3 shits to the wind.
How's that drink?
You gotta think, motherfucker. I've been working on 2 hours of sleep all day.
That is not my job.
I'm not cleaning that up.
All right, so final topic, right?
Okay.
Home dirt and other people's dirt.
Home, like your home, or a home that you want to have home.
Home, like your home.
Okay. Good for protection, healing.
Basically, anything that you want for yourself, though.
Yeah.
It's a great drawing in, and yes, it can be a great protective agent in banishing and cleansing and protecting the house and cleansing the house. Don't use it in persons.
You could always put, like, if you raised your children in the same home and say they go off to college or whatever, you could have a sachet of your dirt with them at all times so they have a safe haven and a safety net.
Yep.
It's a great another protection charm.
Well, that and an anchor, it anchors them to the place that they know.
Yep.
And then if you want to take it into the not so nice category,
Of course we do.
to use that dirt to make sure that your man always stays in your house.
Or your wife.
Or your wife, yes.
You can also use it back to the nice protection for your animal.
Yes, yes.
If you like have
the dirt
a
from
little home altar, you can get like little bags of dirt, home dirt, and get your animal's hair or skin or scales or whatever the fuck. Put it in. Huh?
Their claws.
Right, whatever.
Feathers.
Leave it on the home altar and enchant every like full moon for protection.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they get out a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Prudence.
No, not prudent.
Loki.
No, Prue is fine. That was the one time, and she doesn't even go outside ever since.
She saw some shit.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck she saw, but good. Whatever saw it scared you did.
What
hell.
she saw was a food bowl that wasn't full.
It's
There's no
still
food
cool.
bowl
That was
out
the
here.
problem. That was the horror story. She's in my bed. It's been a day. Oh,
I haven't eaten in a whole hour.
I don't see any of them. Oh yeah, that's the Prue. She's on the. That's that black blob. Prue.
Don't call her a blob.
She looks like a black blob, a black smudge, if you will.
You can't even see mine because he blends in with the blanket.
Yeah, good. We don't want to see his horny ass.
He did his business earlier.
Good.
He's good now.
He's been getting good with that.
It's not taking him long enough.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Is that all for really home dirt?
Yeah, I don't really. I've used the dirt from my house before. I've taken from the four corners and in the middle and used it in a candle protection spell to protect the property. That's what I've done mine with.
You could mix your home dirt with your bank dirt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, for example, you have a mortgage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Also, you can do
Rent.
the same thing.
Rent.
Yeah.
We pay rent too. We pay money too.
Yeah, we have big bills.
Mm.
Yes. Other people's dirt. Basically, use that as a tag lock.
Yep.
My basic explanation, really. I can go into a lot of detail about it, but it's just use it as a tag lock. You can use it for any type of magic, whether you're trying to bless them, like April does to everybody, or hurt them.
Okay, let's clarify. I am not around here throwing curses at people. I'm just saying I take a different route to get people out of my way. As in, I bless them into promotions or better jobs so they leave me the fuck alone.
And I said blessing.
That is a blessing. Better pay, better job. Get the fuck away.
I know so many people are going to agree with you on that.
I know they will.
I'm done.
It clears the karmic path too.
Clear.
Because you're doing them a solid. You're doing them a solid. They might not have wanted it or known they wanted it or needed it, but you know what? They needed it. And you needed it.
No, I'm going for the jugular.
I'm actually out here like, oh my god, you're such a sweetheart. You really did that. You're such a good person. Here, have a blessing.
You be touching people.
Yes, that's one of the ways I bless people.
You be touching too many people.
Come here, girl. Come here.
That's how diseases get spread.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
No. Keep that shit over there.
Don't touch me there. That is my no-no square.
Ew, I hated that song ever since it was created.
I don't know what y'all are doing right now. Oh, weird. Okay.
Okay. I guess that's a wrap for this video.
Exactly.
You and your.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know someone that could use one.
I need.
Well, now you need one.
Can I have it?
No, you can't have mine. Mine has all my junk on it.
That's what helped your skin from looking 35, Kevin.
45, 55. Some nights he'd be looking like 65.
All right. So you guys have a wonderful night, unlike some people.
Okay.
And catch us in the next episode of Magickal Mud Pies on April's channel. Crescent Noon. Girl, I'll never say your name correctly. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I gave it. This ain't right.
It's there. It's fine. It's fine. You don't have to know my name, right? I don't matter. No, it's fine. It's cool.
Damn. I love you.
Yeah.
Nah.
I hear your words. I don't see the action of remembering my fucking name. I'm not even. All right. Good night, YouTube.
Adios.
My
No.
heart's beating, girl.
Yeah, it's beating.
She better make it stop beating.
It's